We're inside a lobby now, and a stout young woman fans herself with a plain manila folder, rolling her eyes and sighing while she fights the absence of air conditioning, despite a fan sitting a mere few feet away from her. Old theater chairs line the wall, white, damaged, and drilled into the floor. The whole lobby is quite old and maybe a bit run down. It smells musty. There's a distinct sweat stench in the air. The heat doesn't help. A woman sits in a chair against the wall, eyes locked on the door, waiting. A scar stretches down from her left brow, down her cheek. Someone's, instead of the inspected someone, enter through the glass doors. Her eyes widen, and she stands up, dragging her sweaty palms against her jeans. Reckon and Blake stand in the lobby.
What are you doing here?
Here to talk, Law.
How did you...
Blake is fine, by the way. Just wanted to bring him with me to show you that. All right?
Okay. I mean, that's wonderful. How are you doing?
Like, you can answer if you wish.
Well, doing fine.
All right, I guess I'll just get down to it. Have you seen Run?
That's why we're here. He hasn't returned.
He's been gone for... God, how long now?
I look around a bit in... Oh, we gotta fix the cam thing. 1 sec, we'll pause. No worries. Well, it's been a month. No communication whatsoever. Last I saw him, he was taking a train, or a barge. I'll be frank. I intercepted your messages to him. That's why I was able to find you here. I'm sure you assumed that by now, but...
Yeah, it's pretty easy to put those two pieces together.
Well, I'm worried about Ron.
No shit. Why would I be here?
To sell him drugs, I mean...
No, I'm not. I'm done with that, especially with him. I thought it might be a last-ditch effort to get him here. Look, you can check me. I don't have any on me. Look.
No, it makes sense. I understand. I'm not gonna search you. I'm just worried about my friend. And I know he trusts you in his way. And I thought maybe we could find him together.
I don't really know you.
You've never given me a chance, Law.
No, you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but I've read a lot of books, and some of them have been really bad, reckon.
I could say the same thing about you, Lore. You're not really in a place to make that judgment.
You don't know me either.
And yet I've tried.
You talked to me in a bar like one time. And then try to use me in here.
I'm doing what I can. But I'll answer whatever questions. Home. When I get home, if you'd like.
So I guess I'm to assume that Run's not coming, especially if you two.
He's not. I've not heard anything from him. He's not showing up on my tracking.
I don't really want to bring you where I live.
You can come to where I live if you'd like.
I have a lot on my beach that's important to me that I mean, I like Run and all, but I like some other people a little bit better.
I understand. I know who you're protecting. I want to help with that, but now's not the time.
And who is that?
The reason I came to you, I remember asking about a friend of yours. In the bar, the reason you shoved me away, essentially. I hear rumors too, you know.
Maybe it's just better we keep out of each other's business.
I'm just trying to do better. But I'll be frank with you. You shouldn't travel. Neither should I. The Enki want me.
Aren't you? All right, I mean, I'm a little confused. Aren't you Enki?
Not all books tell the truth. I was Enki.
And you're not anymore.
No, not really. Haven't been for 20 years.
Thing about that is that it's kind of hard to believe you because the Enki like to, you know, lie and steal and murder and God knows what else. How do I know that you're not Enki and you're telling me you're not Enki? And then you're gonna come destroy my world.
Have you been hunted yet?
Have you?
Many times.
Yeah.
Thereafter, I look at Blake. Them. And now me because I know about them.
So they've come after both of you or just him?
Both. They attacked in Nataku. No violence allowed, and yet they were there.
What
You
if
can ask
you...
Blake if you'd like. If you don't want to believe me, that's fine. If you believe him.
I look over at Blake. I don't trust Blake either.
Well, at least you're consistent.
What can I don't know. I don't really want to go back to your beach. It makes more sense if we're gonna find Run, since he ran away on my beach. Start there.
It might even be. He's not on my tracker. That's
Oh, it's excuse me? Tracker.
tracker. Ron gets lost, you know this. I have to find him sometimes.
But you have a tracker on him. Does he know about the tracker?
Yes.
And he's okay with this.
Just as okay as having his memories removed constantly, yes.
How do you do that?
Because he asks me.
Why?
Why do you give him drugs?
Because I got some things I need that I can't afford.
Ah, so selfishness. So you do it for yourself and I do it for him. I'm trying to come here to help my friend. And you want to accuse me of many things, but you are not blameless.
You act like you're such a saint, Reckon. Like you come in like, oh, look at me. I'm so great and wonderful. You're just as bad as everybody else. You don't know why I do what I do, but I don't really owe you that.
Nor are you. And I never said I was a good person.
I didn't either. I know we're all just trying to survive.
So maybe we can help our mutual friend survive, Lore.
Has there been anybody else missing?
Has there? High-profile people in Otaku. People I would communicate and trade with.
No. No, but no.
Muted on stream.
No, I'm not. Am I muted?
No.
No, she's not. Oh my god.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'd rather know than that. I was just gonna rage because I'm literally not on my thing. So no, nobody that you know of. Just run.
No, no one else missing to my knowledge. Just run.
I think somebody else might also be gone. So,
Ah. Do you think there's somewhere here?
probably.
That's my suspicion. I can't find him. He's likely playing a tourist.
Well, I know the other two will be excited to see you, Blake.
The other two?
Did you take? You don't remember?
I'm sorry, do you know where Dex is?
Yeah, the other two I was specifying were the two that you arrived with. Thought that would be kind of.
I take it Autumn made it to you then?
Yeah, after you ran away.
Yes. And both of them are okay.
Yeah, they've been worried about you too.
Glad they're all right.
Well, I guess. Do you think Blake and the other two are something special?
That I do. That I do.
Yes, I don't really have a choice other than to trust you, I guess.
Is there anything I can do to alleviate that? I ask this only because if we're looking for him, we might need to keep each other's backs safe. And if you don't trust me, you won't keep mine that way. I know how it works.
Do you trust me?
I know you care for Ron in your own way. And that's good enough for me. I'm desperate, Law. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, me too. Things have gotten really bad.
Well, I can't travel. Because if I travel, the Yankee will find me. And then they will inevitably find Blake. We have been hiding for the most part at our lake.
Can you get to my beach?
There is a high risk. I don't even know where it is.
That's kind of the point.
I believe I know where it is.
How? Can I ask?
Well, I was traveling with Autumn to a very particular location that I would presume she made it to, and therefore...
Well, the risk is incredibly high if we leave our beach, Law. Not just for me, but for Blake as well. And if we are tracked, we'll lead the Enki to your beach.
the same thing for us. If I,
And perhaps
yeah, I don't know what, I mean,
we should meet here then.
you want me to bring him back?
That's probably the safest thing, by comparison at least.
I'm not too sure.
You have a better idea, Blake?
Well, you have concerns of being able to speak frankly while within this realm. I would rather like to speak frankly, although
Wait. And Reckon thinks for a second, carefully picking his words. The desert that had rules that were different.
Yeah, but that just threw us in there. Do you
That
feel
did-
it? It doesn't feel the same in here. It's... I don't have the same worries that I used to.
I'm not going to, take that risk again. Without assuredness. Almost died last time, and I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, you kind of lost your cool.
Things were different, and I got excited. But I hate that music.
I can
I
bring him
wonder-
back, and then we can figure out what to do from there. A neutral ground.
Oh, special friends. Perhaps they could bring us there.
You want to go back? What was it called? Dustville?
I was never there. I've only heard of it from
How did you hear of it?
Violet.
God, you have a way of just like hearing everything, don't you?
Violet lives with me, so that does kind of make it pretty easy to talk to someone. But yes, I do. That is kind of my deal.
there is a fourth location. There is another desert.
Is that the one that you guys always bring up that's like hot?
The one we heard about when we were in the bus, Laura.
Yeah.
Deserts are often hot. Yes. And it is certainly a different location, of that much I am relatively sure. Perhaps that one lies outside of the usual rules, though I'd say they were more akin to this set of rules.
Okay. We can try it. I don't know if it'll work, but we can try to reconvene there and have a honest talk.
Yes, well, I would like to go back there.
I would very much like to see it. And when we can speak more openly, Laura, I'll answer questions you have if you want. There needs to be at least some trust, and I'm willing to extend that. For Run's sake.
I'll do the same. But I will say that if you do anything, I can't promise what I would do.
I'm an old man. I'm not exactly going to be that easy to, or not that easy. It'll be very easy to take me out if you wish, Laura.
It's not what I said, but
I listen, as you already mentioned.
that's what scares me. Is do you just have like little bugs everywhere? Is that how you hear everything?
No, I talk plainly, and sometimes people like to chat back with me.
You also take people's memories.
No, I don't.
All right, I guess we'll talk a little bit more in a little bit. Because I guess this will be a good place to talk because I can leave if you try anything shifty.
Yes, you can.
Blake, did you try looking for them?
Yes and no. Violet's been in the lake a few times trying to search for him there. And I've been watching my tracker daily. But if I travel, I'll probably get killed. Or worse.
When you say tracker, who has trackers?
Let's see. Blake, which I mentioned to you a while ago, I had in your boots, which you took from Run. Run does. I think Autumn did at one point, but she changed her clothes, so...
Did Autumn know that you did this?
No, but I didn't know she had Run's clothes.
All right, I'll go talk to them, but I also can't make any promises they'll want to come in. But
Understand.
I'll tell them Blake's here and maybe that'll change their mind.
Yeah. Be careful. Don't travel. Whatever you do, it'll put everyone at risk, including your friend.
I don't know what friend you're talking about. I live alone on the beach. I do my best with vagabonds. I got a health bot. I don't know what you want from me, reckon.
Your health bot. I don't want him. I just want to talk to him.
You want to talk to a lot of people.
I know. He's like me.
When he says that, can I look him up and down and see if I notice anything different?
Yep. Go ahead and roll. Ooh. Reckon, what does she notice about you in relation to the truth?
Some of the mannerisms are similar. Maybe some of the twitchiness occasionally when trying to retrieve or think about something.
You would notice my expression change because I've lived with Adam for so long. I know everything about him. I prepare him. I've been trying to fix him for years. And so when I notice that subtlety in him, I'm like taken aback. I guess we'll talk. I'll be back. And I don't take my eyes off of him. I glance at Blake for a second, and then I make my way out of the DMV door. Yeah, I'm like halfway out the door.
The others. In here we have a particular skill set unique to us. Have they displayed those abilities outside?
I think that's something you gotta ask them.
Just let me know. Tell me. It's important.
You'll find out soon enough, Blake. You had a whole month. And I'm out the door.
Stay here.
Well, that sort of answers my question, I suppose.
Perhaps indeed.
Well, let's try 2 experiments before we head out, shall we?
Would you like some coffee? I'm sure there's a cafe nearby. You can.
That'll be my first experiment, I suppose. I'd like to try and summon up some coffee.
Go ahead and roll for me. I think it's also important
He
that...
hasn't seen this, right?
Yeah,
No, I've not ever.
it's also...
He just told me you could do stuff, but I've never witnessed it.
That's true, you haven't. I think it's also important to note that you, the viewer, and I will have the entire time this conversation is going on in the DMV. They are standing right in the middle of it, but nobody seems to see them or notice them at all. All right, let's see. Did you roll?
Just a normal roll?
Yep. Narrate it, please.
I think as soon as he suggests it, if there's a chair or a table or anything nearby, I try and summon up like a And it would be nice, like, because my subconscious version of coffee wouldn't be like a Starbucks or something. I
Yeah.
think it would be like a French press with two nice mugs or teacups of coffee or something like that, like very British.
So is it in front of you, or is it like on a nearby table with the coffee press, or is it two cups that have been
No, I would
French
try and
press?
summon it
Okay.
to a surface, or is that no? That is
Yes.
something we can do.
So
It
like
is,
a table. So
Yeah.
basically, essentially, Blake looks
If-
over and reckon it's probably behind you, and you turn around, and there is a French press and two cups that have already been poured on the table.
Holy shit.
There we go. So the rules haven't quite changed. Well,
Holy
I will
shit.
say, quite looking forward to
You
this.
shouldn't be able to do that.
I'm immediately taking a sip because we've been in.
It's delicious.
Nice.
Reckon reaches out with a bit of a shaky hand and grabs the coffee and takes a sip, and
It's probably the best coffee you've ever had.
You see,
you have to be the key.
yes, they can do it as well. Perhaps we should. Well, maybe we can take you there now. Although, I
But
think it might
they
be
won't know where we went. Bo was going to meet us here.
Oh no! I mean, we should go to the desert.
But that's what I mean. Lo said to me here, if we go, will they know where we are?
Does it matter? We can just come back. As far as I'm aware, you exit the same way from that desert as you do from this one. I don't
Yeah.
mean the fantastical one. I
Oh,
think we need names for them.
yeah, I don't know. That was the one that Ron almost died at.
I think the rules there are different, and I'm not sure about the one with the pyramids, but I think we should go there. When I went there last, I interacted with that device in the sky, and I'm not sure. There was a feedback of sorts. Gave me a memory. It wasn't mine. I'd say it was a mistake. That I interacted with it. I'd be curious to see what would happen if you tried.
I want that, but I don't want to leave Violet at the very least.
You think we should go back already?
We can always come right back in. But I can't abandon Violet. Not at least without letting her know where we're going.
There's been several lapses. And nobody seems to have found us.
I know. But I don't want to put her at risk.
Very well.
But I do agree with you. Like, I just want to wait a moment.
I fear we won't have another chance.
What do you mean? We'll just come back to the DMV.
Hopefully.
I suppose that's a fair statement.
Very well, drink up.
I will enjoy it, definitely. As I sip some of this coffee.
I think I do as well. I cross my legs and look relaxed while I do it.
And do you choose to be seen?
No.
So
Yeah,
we,
if he doesn't get seen, I wouldn't either.
so we see the two of them sitting there, drinking their coffee in the DMV, in silence, watching people walk up, walk away, but nobody seems to notice them. And then we switch scenes.
Autumn!
We fade in on a lavish tower that stretches upward as far as the naked eye can see. The creaking of metal and steel can barely be heard under the hissing and sizzling of electricity. We then see a cluster of cables that we follow out of this place and further still into the core city of Nibiru. And then out further still. The Antumbra lies before the world's beating heart, a bastion of light where the first civilizations in Nibiru rose to greatness. Spreading outwards from the core's outer carapace is a sea of tunnels, service conduits and vaults that stretch on for miles. And we follow this power line through to the penumbra, and finally to the umbra. And out along further still, to Adam and Lore's beach.
Autumn! Autumn!
What?
Autumn!
What?
Look at this! Look at this! I found scissors!
Wait a minute.
Look!
Scissors.
Yeah!
Let me see.
I'm undercover.
You think this will work? I mean, I don't know. It just seems kind of dull.
I mean, I know it worked. What do you look at me? Hello? I cut my hair.
I mean, it looks good. I don't know.
You didn't even notice?
I'm sorry, I couldn't tell a difference.
I had such a... Are you kidding me? I mean, I guess I always wear the beanie. Okay, that makes sense. I guess you've never really... yeah. All right, that was kind of a letdown. It's okay, though.
I'm sorry. Well,
No, it's fine.
You look good.
No, I just trimmed it up a little. I've never done that before. I usually went to Supercuts, and they would, I'd ask for a two on the sides.
Right. Yeah.
And so I did that. I did it all myself with just a pair of scissors, and I was just kind of stoked on it. But yeah, I mean, it's
okay.
Okay.
It looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Do you want me? Okay, so you have scissors. Do you want me to get the back of it for you?
My back? I don't grow hair on my back.
No, the back of your head.
Did I miss? Did I miss?
I don't know. Well, turn around. Let me see.
Did I miss? I tried to get it. Is it uneven?
No,
I'm just gonna wear this.
Really good.
No, I'm just gonna wear this.
From the back.
I never took it off anyway. I'll just leave this on.
Well, all right. I mean, whatever you want to do, but I feel like it looks good.
Thank you.
And I feel like maybe if people don't notice, then it's if they don't notice, then it was just like it was there all along,
So
yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
Looks great.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 So you want some lunch?
Yeah. I'm starving. Did you make something? I tried to get more brush for our little our thing that we've created. What is this? This is Autumn and Dex making a hut.
What does it look like? Is it
Autumn?
Because you did have Adam's help.
Yeah, he carried the bigger things for us because that I couldn't carry.
I think our hut's probably maybe not the most aesthetically pleasing.
It's not.
So it's got parts of like something that looks like aluminum, but they're giant, and they're just kind of like
I found
leaning. Yeah, they're like leaning up against each other.
Yeah.
And there's some dried seaweed. I think that's just like to use as insulation, because right now that's pretty much all we got. But it's actually not too bad. I mean, it's shelter.
I mean, we just sleep here, so we still have the bathroom inside that we use. Lore's and Adam's. They said we could still use that. But it works. It's warm enough. That was the first thing. It got very cold at night.
Yeah.
And we do have a little center where the tiles kind of come up, and we can have a fire in the abode if we so choose. And just go
tell them about the fire.
So the fire pit is fantastic, and Dex found a ton of large stones And then, Dex, he's got to put his own little touch on everything. So we have stones, but then he organized them from biggest to smallest around the fire pit. So it kind of comes around in a spiral like that, like a design. I think it looks real cool.
Tell him about the fire, Autumn.
About the fire.
Yeah, she started a fire. We had a nice.
The actual fire.
Not the fire pit. The fire you started.
I wasn't going to mention that because it's kind of embarrassing. I've never really caught anything on fire before, but I was cooking some kind of fish/insect looking thing, and
yeah, cooking it right next to our the outside of our house. So that went up in flames.
We did catch a bit of the house on fire, but it was a very good meal.
We zoom in to a scorch mark on the side of their house.
You see it right there.
I don't know if it was worth it, but the fish was good.
I thought the meal was worth it, but definitely not.
We almost died, so I don't know. It's like death
Maybe not worth it. Maybe not worth it.
I almost caught on fire. I swear, I still think my arm hairs are burned. It smelled so bad.
Yep, Dex singed his arm hairs that time. But it is a nice place, and we do have like these little mats, I guess, on the floor.
We call them our yoga mats.
Yoga mats, yep. We do, wake up, sun comes up, and we're like, all right, time to do some yoga. We don't actually do that.
We've never done yoga.
Who actually does. I don't know.
We've literally never done yoga. We just call them yoga mats.
We do yoga mats, but it was something that Adam found for us. He's so sweet. He said, okay, so we're just going to put these mats down here. And then I think he tried to make a joke about it. I think he was going to say something like, here's your welcome mat. And I just thought, bless his heart. Because he does that. He's
been helpful.
He's so helpful.
And
and
that's our home.
It's a home. In the last couple of weeks, what have you been doing other than building your home? What have you been talking about? What have you been worried about?
I personally, I mean, I don't know about you, Dex, but I've been feeling just a bit more light, maybe not quite so heavy. Now I do miss Run, and a part of me believes that Blake is okay, but then another part of me thinks, well, what if he's just we're never going to see him again,
No, we've seen Blake. I've located him a couple of times with my songbird.
Right. It's just for me, I don't know. I feel like things ended really badly with us, so I've just been kind of trying to collect things. I've been collecting everything. I mean, Dex he's tripped on a couple of my shells that I've gotten out of the lake, and I feel really bad. It's like stepping on. He said it was like stepping on a Lego.
She calls them shells. They're not shells. They're like huge.
They look like
they're this big. Well, our space is literally this big, and she's got shells that take up half the space, but it's fine. It's what she likes.
I put them in my own corner. See,
we have our
I didn't
corners.
light that corner of the house on fire because that's my shell collection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I think it might be robot parts. I'm not entirely sure about that, but they look like shells.
Yeah, some are robot parts probably as well.
Mm-hmm.
And also I think I know Blake's okay. We'll find him, and Run. I can't seem to find where Run is. But we need this is our life now, and we just have to adapt.
A couple times I've actually been able to transform into a horse, and Dex has been Dex is like, all right, I'm the first on there, so. I mean, it sounds so weird because in my previous life I would have been like, there's no way I would ever let anybody. But as a horse, you just don't think about it. You don't think about it because I can carry anything.
She tried to turn it to a T-Rex.
Oh my God! Don't remind me about the T-Rex because here's how that turned out.
She didn't specify the height. Let me just put it that way.
I was thinking that T-Rexes were kind of big, It came out kind of weird, and it ended up that I still had my arms, but I was a T-Rex.
There were these little Squirtle arms that just couldn't go anywhere. Little floppy fish.
That was also the night we were trying to cook. Something else, like some kind of.
Yeah,
it looked
made
like
everything.
a squid, and I was like, "Okay, this is up to you." So Dex had to cook that night, and it actually wasn't too bad.
It wasn't bad. It didn't fill her up.
Yeah, lots of life on the beach, I suppose. At least it doesn't really ever, get too cold or too hot here. It's usually pretty temperate.
Yeah, I've always wanted to live on the beach in a hut.
In a well, it's a hut. It's something.
It's our Pizza Hut.
It's a Pizza Hut, right? There were a couple times I think we well, sorry if I'm kind of blathering on, but
Please,
I'm just
continue.
kind of recalling now. We tried to dip our toes in the water, just like, well, let's treat this like a beach, but then you get so scared because when you go out there, oh my God, I'm scared about those lights down there, so I never go out too far, just maybe like ankle deep. So,
What do you think is out there?
death. I mean, the last time I went out there, narrator, that was with Blake, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's probably, I'm going to try and avoid the lake as much as I can. I mean, living next to it is nice, but it's one thing to, live next to something that looks nice, and another thing to actively participate in it.
And I'm not scared. I'm ready to go back in.
He's really not scared. And
but I just
every day.
it's just
I
that
wanna
first
go back
breath.
to the lake. I want to go back and see.
I do. I want to
I'm-
see if my fake family is still there. I want to
There probably are still there.
my
They
fake
probably would.
ex-girlfriends, my fake band, I want to see it again. I want wings. I'll be honest. I just want wings again, and I want, she makes a great. My favorite is her mushroom soup is insane. I mean,
Mine?
She's
Yeah,
a good
it's
cook,
crazy.
isn't she?
No.
she's an insane cook. I mean,
don't-
for what we're working with,
No, I don't
nasty
even.
good in a good
It's
way.
really
nasty.
not. It's easy. It's just like 4 things. You throw it in there and you just let it cook, and
Yeah, she
by
says
the time you're done with whatever you're doing during the day, you come back and it's all ready for you. So that's nice.
Dex, Autumn.
Is Laura back?
Is that Law?
Laura?
Dex. Yeah. Are you guys? Oh, are you in your
Laura,
house?
we're in our hut. We're talking
Okay.
about. We're just talking about our hut,
Huh? Oh, it's really coming together.
right?
Wow.
Right? Isn't this?
Are you being sarcastic or are you being truthful? Because I feel
No,
like
I don't think Laura's ever
this part
sarcastic.
over here, like I don't know if I should put like this stump here or over here, like a chair, because I feel like the feng shui of the hut is very hard to work with because we're working with like 10
Because of the
feet.
shells.
You know
I mean,
what?
it's coming. I think it's beautiful. I mean, our place took a long time to put together. You'll find the place that everything should be in, and
Right.
move some shells around. Oh, Dex, did you cut your beard?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I did. Laura, thank you for
Good.
noticing. Wow.
How did you?
I used these. Is that okay? There were
Oh.
scissors.
Yeah, I mean, just that's awesome. I cut my own hair, so I'm glad that you found some scissors.
I feel like I really got it. Wait, am I missing anything in the back?
No,
I
it
missed-
looks. I get up and I investigate. No, it looks fine. Did you do
Really?
this yourself?
I did this myself.
Oh my gosh.
This is why I was so excited. I ran in to Autumn and she just looked at me and went, "No, nothing happened to you."
Can you cut my hair?
I thought he was talking about the scissors, and I thought he was so excited because he found a pair of scissors. I'm like, that's cool, I guess. And then
Yeah.
he was like, no, I gave myself a haircut. I didn't even think
Yeah,
about it. Well, here's the thing. I don't know. I maybe I just don't notice that kind of thing.
That's okay. Some people don't. I just.
Yeah.
I think you look great, Dex.
I'm just trying to be a little more, because you said people were coming after us and stuff. So I just thought maybe, if I need to lose the beanie for a moment, they won't really know what I look like. If they have some sort of card that has
Yeah.
my picture on it, let's throw them off a little bit. Maybe we can paint it like red or something if we need to do that. It could be a little, like a ginger boy running around Nibiru.
Yeah, you two could pretend to be siblings, or
Oh yeah, we could. Yeah.
I Are they sitting? Are you guys sitting?
I am right now.
I'm standing.
You want to sit for a minute, Autumn?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Wait, do you need to sit?
No, I'll be all right, cause
Yeah, we only have 2 seats in here.
I mean,
Sorry.
I'm so sorry, but I only
No,
have this, and
We'll
I've been
extend.
sitting for a
Yoga
while.
mat.
It's okay. I like standing.
It's been a what is it in here again? It's been a lapse. What?
cycle or
th-
lapse.
Lapse for 3 weeks because it's been about 3 weeks, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, it's a more of a lapse.
Month. Okay, lapse. A lapse. Yeah, it's been a lapse.
Sorry,
A
just to
solid
come
lapse.
in. Sorry, just to come in. A lapse is like 22 hours, so it's like a night. It's a day.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
lapse.
So I
So it's
wanted
been
to
several
say, I'm
lapses.
trying to say it's been like a month.
Yes.
How would I
So
say that? In
you would just say multiple lapses, or
okay,
however
it's
many
been
30
about 20
30
to
lapses.
30 lapses.
Yeah, because the only
it's been a hot minute.
the
It's so
only
much
next,
harder.
Yeah, the only thing up higher than that is a cycle, which is 3 months. So you would say it's been about 30 lapses.
Yeah, 20, 30
fortnight?
lapses.
Sorry. A fort lapse.
Oh,
A full
Everything
lapse.
could be
I
done.
like that. Thank you, narrator. I think we should just
Fort lapse.
stick with that.
I'm glad you guys stayed and you're settling in. And I went in today.
Oh yeah. How was that?
Well, I tried to get Run to come, and so some other people showed up. I guess they intercepted my message, but it was Reckon and it was Blake.
So he's okay?
Oh my God.
He's more than okay. I mean, it's almost like nothing changed.
This is why I was telling you, Autumn, not to worry because I knew he would be like that. So he was acting normal and natural, right? Like,
Yeah, quiet, and then he asked really intrusive questions.
like what? Like what?
Like about you two.
Really?
He did ask if you guys were okay, but he also wanted to know if you could use your specialness out here. And I told him that he'd need to ask you himself.
Oh, that was a good answer.
Yeah, I like that.
Good answer.
Leave him on red.
You know that man is gonna come back here just to sate his curiosity because dear God, I've never known someone to be more absolutely right about everything.
We should lie to him.
Yeah, we should. Say I haven't been able to
Me neither.
carry Dex all over the beach.
On a horse.
That was fun.
That was so good.
On a horse with a saddle. With a saddle.
with a
I
saddle.
was surprised that actually happened.
We
I'm
made
sorry,
that.
Laura.
We made that saddle. Yeah, but so he seemed okay though. He seemed healthy and fine.
Yeah, he is with Reckon now, I guess.
Okay.
They're
They're friends or something.
They're yes, I guess that they're just sticking together.
Isn't Reckon bad?
He seemed desperate for us to work together. He's looking for Run too. He can't find Run. Allegedly, he had trackers on you, Autumn, because you wore some of Run's clothes. He just had trackers. Like he tracks Run, and apparently that's just a thing that he does, but he hasn't been able to track Run. And
hell.
they want to meet in there. I point at the lake. At that fancy desert you guys talk about.
We can't do that.
I think we could meet him back while I was at the DMV, hoping that would be enough to bring Run in for a fix, but he didn't show up obviously. Which now I'm like, if they intercepted the message, how do we know if Run would have shown up? But
That's a great point. That's a great point.
Reckon's all like, I want you to trust me, and then he keeps telling me my friend, and he keeps talking about Adam, and he keeps saying he can help him.
Reckon can help Adam? That's weird.
How?
That's weird. I mean, I feel like Adam does practically everything himself. He's independent. But is he looking for
Unless he
more?
needs repairs, he has
Yeah.
lore.
Or maybe he's looking to make him more human.
It's just, I don't know. I told him I would come back and ask you two if you'd want to go back in, and
I mean, I do. I know Autumn doesn't really want to, but I do, but there's no point in going to the desert. We tried that already.
I think we're gonna meet at the DMV again and then maybe try to find a safe place from there because Blake didn't want to have the rules to follow while we have discussions. So he thought the desert, not the one that we went to with the magic. I think the other one. I don't know how we're gonna get there, but maybe Blake's figured that out since he brought it up.
We can get there. It's just I don't think it'll work, but we can talk. I mean, we should at least see them. But Autumn, I don't want to put.
Oh, I mean, I'll go if you go.
We can leave. Like, that's the thing. You can just, if you don't want to be there anymore, you can just go, nope,
I want to go home.
gone. Yeah, I want to go home.
All right. Well, my issue really isn't the actual what's in the lake. It is the lake itself. I think that whole process of just going in a giant pool of water surrounded by maybe flesh-eating creatures and drowning yourself just never really seems to appeal to me. So I will follow Dex wherever he wants to go, but not really the most pleasant experience, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I do it all the time. I'm okay. And as I do that, I lift my arms up and you just see scars all over me.
I mean, more power to you. But I've only run a couple marathons, and I'm not really training up for another one. You know what I mean? I'll go with Dex goes.
Well, what if you go between us, and then that way we can kind of insulate you?
Oh, like holding hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. If we do it, I'll either need Adam or you to make sure we go under,
Right.
because I would have not stayed under. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
If that makes sense.
Is there anything you can do to knock us out, like a drug or something?
Oh no, you
Ooh.
should really be awake.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, this is what we'll do. You know how Adam helped us last time, Dex? I will do what Adam did, and then I will follow.
Yeah, I that would be great. I think I think I can do it. But I don't know.
How about this? You guys try, and then if you can't, I can assist.
Secure it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Is there anything we need to know? I mean, how do?
Should we? Well, I almost asked you would bring anything.
Yeah, should we?
You have to leave your clothes here.
Oh, damn. I was just
can leave them
starting
on
to
the
get
beach.
used to these, you know?
Yeah. I mean, Adam usually holds on to them, but since Adam, I think he went off on a run or something for parts or scraps, but we can fold them up and maybe put them by a rock on the beach. So when we get back, we can get them easily. Unless you, I mean, I'm so used to it, I don't really care, but if you want to protect your modesty.
I don't think I have
mean,
much
you know
modesty
what?
left.
Screw it. I grew up in practically a Wiccan household, so I'm ready to just embrace the earth with my body as I was.
That's great. I will do the same.
I will do the same.
So are we doing this, or you want to? Do you have any
I don't.
questions? I mean, Reckon was always in his cryptic, "You don't trust me. You never give me a chance," kind of stuff. But
That sounded like him.
and I know, right? And then I feel like I know you guys have been looking for Blake. I know where he is. You can see him.
And
He's
if we want to
fine.
leave, we just go home.
Yes.
But we have to be careful, right, about what we say.
And if we go to DMV, yes. I think that's why Blake wants to try to go to your special desert.
And so it is a DMV?
Yes, it's always been a DMV.
It was a bank.
No, wait. When did this? It was always a DMV. It's always been it. Like every time I go
Just
with Run, it's always a DMV.
Nope. It was a bank. It was definitely a bank.
Wait, you both think it's a bank?
Honestly, I've been told so many different things and felt so many different things that I don't know if it's a bank or a DMV anymore. I'm just gonna call it a BMV, and that's literally the best thing I can come up with in 5 seconds. It's called a BMV now.
Let's just say it's
A demank?
could be it's a bank, or it could. It's a. I don't know. It's not real anyway. So
Right.
it's
an
It's whatever we
establishment.
want it to be. Yeah, it's an establishment where
Okay.
you can get a license.
Okay, and how do we
apparently-
make sure we go there again? What do I think of? I just think of being there.
Yeah, think of the DMV while you stay underwater.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Well, okay. I'll just think of the place where I was.
Oh, if you thought it was a bank, wait. You thought it was a bank?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Oh,
Right. It was a bank. I mean, why would he be robbing a DMV?
do you remember the hospital?
Narrator, do I remember the hospital?
You do.
I do. Of course, I remember the hospital.
All right, let's meet outside the front of the hospital, and then we'll walk over to the DMV together.
All right. That works for me. That works for me.
Plus, then you're not just like showing up and Reckon and Blake are there, and it's like, oh,
Hospital.
gives
Okay.
you some time to kind of like get ready for it.
Get back into the world.
Yeah.
Our world. That's not our world anymore. This is our world. Our old home. Ex-home.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's go. I gotta pump myself up. Final countdown's playing in my head. Do we need anything before we go?
No, just yourselves.
Okay.
I just start instinctively undressing and start going out the door to the beach.
We're going. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Are you not ready to go? Like,
No,
should
we
Oh,
were
no,
going. We're doing.
ready. We're ready.
We're doing
we're
the
ready.
thing.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay. So, do you want to try it yourselves?
At first, I think that would be a good tool to learn.
I'll give it a the old college try.
I would say it's better for you to do it at the same time because it's better not to watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I agree.
And I will be here if something doesn't go right.
And you'll be following us right after, right? Like,
I will be right behind you.
All right. Okay.
oh shit. Okay. Wow. We're doing this. Okay.
Dex takes off his beanie and sets it down on the beach.
Okay. Autumn,
Yes.
take my hand.
Okay.
They start walking towards the lake, but stop just at the edge.
We need anything? We don't need anything. We're good. We got everything.
Yeah, it's just you
Yeah.
that you need. It's not that bad. I mean, I've done it so many
it's just-
times.
I know. It's just this.
It's just the idea of losing air so
Yeah.
quickly is.
And what if something changed on this time? Like, what if this time doesn't go through as well? You know what I mean? Like, what if things?
Blake got in.
You're right. And Blake, I can't lose to Blake. So let's go.
Okay.
On 3.
Okay.
One.
You gonna count? Are you
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
count?
I'm
Will I
about
count?
to.
Will you count?
Do you want me to count?
No, I would like to count. I'd like to count.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
They both dive into the water. Are you swimming anywhere? No.
I'm trying to grab a rock, like just something to hold on to, something digging my hand into the sand with my right hand. My left hand's holding on to Autumn.
Okay, Autumn, what are you doing?
Floating.
Floating? Are you trying to
Just
stay
trying to-
submerged? You're just okay.
Trying to stay submerged. I think my hand might be like trying to grab into the sand, the whatever, the muck.
Okay. I need both of you to roll. You can have a +1 each. ahead and narrate what it's like for you to slide into the outside of the hospital.
Holy shit. Personally for me, this is a little bit easier. Just grabbing the rock, and I kind of blank out and think, if Blake can do it, I can do it. Autumn's right next to me. I need to stand strong. I need to make it through this. I need to let go. Just let go. Let go. Let go. And as I say let go, I find myself, I've said let go 37, 38 times, 39 times. And as soon as I want to come up, I just
breathe in.
Then.
And then his eyes open and he is standing outside the hospital. Autumn is maybe a second or two behind him. Autumn, what is it like for you?
I had to kind of bury my face in the sand, like all the way at the bottom. I had to keep myself down there because otherwise I would have just swam back up. And I think I might have tugged at Dex at some point. I might have said, hey, can you just keep me down there? So I think at some point when we were holding hands, I just kind of felt him like, okay, it's fine, just stay. So you kind of trust your friend in that instance, but it's always so hard because you have to breathe. You have to breathe, and then at that point, everything is telling you not to do it. Everything. It's going against probably every thought you've ever had about reality and questioning everything, because suddenly this water is filling your lungs and you're not drinking it. It's like water that's going in, but it's going in the wrong way, and it's awful. It's absolutely awful. It tastes horrible. It's cold and it's dark and it's sad, and it just brings all the horrible memories that you ever had to the forefront of your mind. So when you do actually arrive wherever you are, you're just stuck with that experience. You're just stuck shaking, and it's just fear, just this base fear of I am going to die and I will never experience existence again.
Like waking from a nightmare?
Like waking from a nightmare.
Autumn appears next to Dex outside the hospital, gasping for breath.
You okay? I know. I think I went a little sooner. Yeah, I know. We did it. We did it. We're here. I know. Hey.
I hate that so much.
I know. Trust me. We did it. We're here. We're back.
Okay.
And then any moment now, our friend's gonna join us.
Yeah.
We see you back on the beach, Laura waiting for a moment, watching the water, before slowly walking in without hesitation. She just continues walking until she sinks all the way into the water. A couple of moments pass by. 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and then she appears at the hospital next to Dex and Autumn.
We did it. We all did it. We're here.
We're all right.
Look, see, it was all right, right?
Oh my God!
All right.
See, it's not so bad, right?
Fuck!
You know
Sorry.
what I could use a hot fudge sundae from McDonald's.
Oh my
That is
gosh,
what
we
I want
could
right now. Can we get that before we go to the hospital?
Yeah, I think there's actually one on the way to the
my
DMV.
God. Yeah.
There is. I know this place.
Yeah, this was your old home. Not much has changed.
How much has changed?
So funny
Really,
that
I
you
mean-
ask that, Dex. Please roll. Please roll me a 1d6.
Three.
It feels like that August heat is gone. The air is a bit cooler and the leaves have begun to change.
Oh yeah. This is a good time to be here. Right? This is when it's nice. This is when it's
This is starting to become like sweater weather.
Yeah. I have some really cool sweaters back at my place.
Well, I do know where the McDonald's is, because I pass it every time. I've gotten the fries there. They're pretty good.
Wait, have you ever had a McFlurry?
No, I didn't know what that meant, so I just always bypassed that.
God, you've never had a McFlurry?
Oh, you have to get the
No.
Oreo one.
The Oreo! Yes,
one's
the
the best
Oreo.
one.
That's like
Yes.
a cookie, right? I think I
Yeah.
saw a billboard for that in here.
Oh yeah.
Never had you. You don't know this. A lot of this stuff. Yeah, the Oreos. Let's go real quick. Is that okay though? Are we like? Are they waiting for us?
I mean, it's McDonald's. It's gonna take like 2 minutes.
It's
Yeah,
true.
I mean,
Well, actually, it'll take forever because the ice cream machine's broken probably. So I don't know why
and
we'd be bothering.
$20 in my pocket now. Narrator, $20 in my pocket
Roll
now.
for me.
Oh yes.
Oh my God! Wait, if he's doing that,
I say that out loud.
20.
Savvy success.
It's 40.
2.
See?
220.
That'll
We can
get you
so
like
much. We can bring them some.
Can I be a dachshund narrator,
Roll for me.
please? Okay,
What
excellent.
did you just say out loud? You want to be a?
I'd like to be a dachshund, please.
What's a
What?
type of a dog, Dex? Like a wiener dog?
You know, little tiny dogs, little hot dogs.
You're turning into a wiener dog right now.
Yeah. For safety.
I mean, did you say that out loud?
Yes.
I don't think you need to, but if you want to, that's fine. I mean, but I guess you can talk when you do that.
I just don't want. I don't want to go in there and see Blake's dumb face. That's all I'm saying.
You
There
want to
is
pretend we didn't bring
I
you?
want to pretend. Yes, I want to pretend like y'all didn't bring me, and I want to see what he says.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
You've told me a lot about that.
Listen,
so yeah.
y'all can think this is petty, but I don't care. So
It
I'm
might
just
be a little
gonna
bit
go ahead.
petty. Go ahead and roll
Be a
for me,
little
Autumn.
bit petty. How do I roll for this again? I'm sorry.
It's just your regular roll, but you do have a +1.
So the Nor.
Oh my God.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Big dachshund.
That-
No, small, tiny
it
dachshund,
can
not
be-
big dachshund.
It can be whatever you want, Autumn. However, you do get to create a memory
my God.
related to this, and you will now have a +1 on your sheet for any time you want to transform.
Oh
You
my
have
God.
essentially sort of leveled up this ability.
Wow, thank you.
No, thank you.
Where do I put that? Does it just automatically go on there?
So when you add on your memory sheet, you just put put dachshund memory. You don't have to fill it out now, but
Okay.
essentially later you're going to want to fill out like how easy this was for you to transform
Amazing.
into this dog, and
Dachshund
then
memory, got it.
put +1 for transform. And that way,
Transform.
anytime I ask you to roll for transforming, just remember you now have a +1 permanently to that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So what does it look like, your dachshund?
Oh, I mean, my dachshund looks fine. It looks like a normal dachshund, but I'm gonna use this luck to make sure that the ice cream machine is actually working at McDonald's and it's not broken.
Okay. Maybe you'll get an extra cone because you're a cute dachshund.
Oh my goodness. They give me a little pup cup.
Yep, maybe they'll give you a pup
Oh
cup.
my god.
So Autumn
Oh, it's-
transforms into a dachshund
Oh,
seamlessly, Lore. Like, she's really good at this now.
Why am I even? Isn't that amazing? She just keeps doing it, and she can do it anywhere, even here.
I'm really good at that, Autumn.
Yeah?
I-
Like not even I feel like I kept my voice too. So normally it goes all wonky.
You're so cute. Oh my god! And I just crouch down and I start petting her face. I just can't. Is this okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I've always seen these in here, but I didn't know.
Okay, wait. Can you try behind the ears? Because I want to know if it's actually like.
Yeah. And I'll start scratching behind her ears.
Her leg starts moving a little bit, pound the pavement. She really
Oh
likes
my
it.
goodness! Wow.
Does it like feel good like everywhere? Like,
Like it's like that itch on your back that you can't scratch in someone's.
Oh, I
face.
hate
It's
that, the
just
middle
like
of the
that.
back.
It's just like that.
wow.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
Okay, let's get ice cream, and then we gotta go see Blake, and we're gonna pretend that you're not here. You didn't want to come because you were scared, but I'm gonna see if he feels bad at all about this whole thing.
I
just
smell
don't-
something too. I'm just gonna let y'all know what I'm smelling, okay?
Okay, what do you smell?
It's not me, is it?
No.
Roll for me, Autumn. You can have a plus one.
What?
Okay,
Holy
that's a critical failure right after a rule of threes. So when you breathe in Autumn, I'm going to say it smells like the bottom of the lake, the way the lake tastes.
Oh God.
You feel maybe a little bit nauseous when you do that. That's all you smell so far.
Okay, maybe you shouldn't smell so hard as a dog.
I'm
They
a
have,
dog. That's what they do.
yeah, but they have really strong smells. So whatever's making you.
That was awful.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
What does it smell like? What do you smell?
Oh God.
Oh.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
starts
Our little
retching.
puppy. Are people looking at us walking by on the street?
Do you want them to notice you?
Hell fucking no.
Okay, then no one seems to notice your presence.
Oh really?
Autumn throws up.
That's
Okay.
correct.
It's all biley. Oh God, why is
Okay.
it so?
sorry.
What?
We need.
Sorry. This is like that one time that I had a cat. Oh.
Are you alert? Okay.
No, it's just the cat was throwing
Maybe
up a
you
lot.
shouldn't
I'm
have
sorry.
turned into a dog right now. This is maybe not
I
the
like being a
appropriate.
dog.
I know.
Do
Okay.
dogs throw up a lot?
Yes,
We're wasting
yes.
time.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Let's just
This is
go.
okay.
Law, can you carry me?
Yeah. And I just excitedly pick her up and like hold her under my arm and like
that's
pet
so
her
nice.
pet her tummy as like instinctively. You're
So-
so light.
We see them walking to the McDonald's. Maybe Dex is kind of laughing, telling a story, and that's where we fade out on them and we switch scenes back into Nibiru on the other beach.
Oh shit.
Cans. Can we just fix this right now, real quick? This is gonna happen for the rest of the goddamn thing if I don't fix it. Okay.
Fix it.
Okay,
Fix
hold
it.
on.
Do it.
I got it.
Do it.
I got
do
it.
Oh, I'm Dan.
It's
You
me, Violet.
Yep. Stop it. Stop it.
Me, Blake.
It's because
How
when
very
the
strange.
I've
computer
changed a lot this month.
I
when the
can't believe
computer
it.
crashed, we didn't switch cams when I came back to Zoom. That's why it's doing it. But it's okay. I got it. All right, go ahead.
It's
I'm so
all
sorry.
good.
Aw,
Please continue.
I'm me now.
my time as Dan was great.
I miss you being me.
It felt really good.
Felt right.
Smooth face.
So smart.
I don't have a
Reckon is
smooth
rubbing
face.
his face. I can keep going if
I
you
wasn't
like.
sure. Are you done? I was.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Go. Please
Okay.
continue.
I think I have a
yeah.
5 o'clock shadow now. As Blake, not as Brad.
Yeah. So Brecken would be starting to swim out of the lake, sputtering a bit. Ugh. And looking to see if Blake followed.
Yeah, I'm following you as well. Just
Is Violet waiting for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, Violet's on the beach in the chair or like with your feet in the water.
I think she's sitting in the sand with her
Yeah.
legs outstretched, like
That's what
feet
I
in the
imagined
water.
as well.
But all of their clothes are meticulously folded next to each other in the exact order they come out of the water.
Yes, Blake.
I have a question.
Yes.
How did we actually exit? What was the process? We
You-
just think time to leave and then leave that way?
Yes, you can do that.
I'm
You-
just not
you
sure
c-
because all I've ever done in character is a
Yes.
death exit or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
like
that
a
is one of the
horror exit.
three rides out. You can wait for a scenario to complete itself, but I'm sure you didn't want to stay in the DMV while it got robbed. So,
I wouldn't have cared.
okay. Right.
Right. We would have left.
You
before
would have
that.
left on your own, yeah. So I think you just stand up and you kind of will your way out.
I'm gonna-
Wait, the
yeah,
DMV
think-
would have been robbed?
I don't know. It might have been.
Doesn't make any sense, does
We
it?
didn't
Or does
stay
it?
long enough
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah, but would it have been the DMV or next door?
Who knows?
We didn't
Okay.
stay. Oh no.
You said it to me, so I thought maybe I knew for some reason, and now I'm confused again. out of character as Brad.
Yeah. I'm sure that Reckon may have said, there are 3 rides out of here.
I would have told him everything about it. Yeah.
There are 3 rides out, so you can either wait or you can leave. But I imagine you guys wanted to go back and get Violet, so
That
you
was our
will.
plan, yeah.
Yeah, you probably willed your way out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So and then
100%.
it's the same. You wake up in darkness and you have to swim your way to the top of the lake and then swim. However,
Okay.
I think Violet keeps any danger for you at bay.
Yep.
The way
So,
out will be clear.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm aware that she's doing that.
Probably not.
Maybe not.
It's always been that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems like our lake is extra safe. Even though I've told you about dangers, you've never seen them.
I think I saw them when
It's on
I
the other
first
lake.
left myself.
Yeah,
Yes,
think of the
at
other
the
lake.
other
You
lake.
saw them.
Yeah.
But our
the
lake
other
seems very safe comparatively.
Wait, we have 2 lakes here?
Wait, no. He didn't go out the other lake. Dex is
Oh,
the
you're
only
right.
one that's
No, it
been
was
to
only
both.
this lake.
It was this
Yeah.
lake. Yeah, but you weren't
Yeah.
expecting them, so that's why the
I
lake
saw
wasn't
weird
safe.
lights when I came out and swam up
That's
and
right.
found Run.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me.
Clarifying.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and that's the only time I've done it, I think.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you went back in once with Autumn, but she saved your life on the way out the second time. But yeah, you haven't
Yeah,
seen
and I don't
anything.
really recall being removed
Right.
because she did it.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, just, yeah, trying to
Oh.
keep everything collated in my
nope,
head. So
that's perfect.
I would be swimming up next to you then as well. Probably not, not panicking or anything. You know what I mean? Like I would be fine, but swimming and
Yep.
trying to find you and keep pace.
Yep. And I step onto the shore, dry off with a towel, put my clothes on, grab my cane. Everything all right here on the shore, Violet?
It was fine. How was it in the water?
Uneventful. We're going to be going back in, you included, if you're all right with that. We're going to go look for Run.
Into a sim.
He's not here. We met with Lore, as I said. I think she's going to help.
Laura's gonna help us.
I think so.
You say so.
Thank you for bringing our clothes.
You're welcome. I guess they're pointless.
Yes, I did want to at least get a drink first before going back in. Take a moment to breathe.
That makes sense.
You all right? Step a little closer to her, noticing something seems off.
I'm fine.
You hurt? Something
No,
go wrong?
I feel fine.
But I'm going to go and find my pipe. I excuse myself.
Oh, yeah, yes, of course. I'll meet you back here. Like,
Yeah, I head up to the.
Before Reckon follows Blake, I'm gonna grab his arm. Not move any of my body, just reach out and grab his forearm before he can leave.
and he stops. Not that he could probably struggle very well anyway.
And I'm gonna turn towards him.
What?
Reckon,
Yes.
I went in the water again.
I mean, you do that. It's all right.
I went really deep this time.
What did you find?
Nothing. It's what I heard.
What did you hear?
I can hear someone talking. But it's not a voice, it's a hum. It's like a song. And every time I go deeper, it gets louder. And it feels warm. But I'm afraid if I go too deep, I won't want to come back. Do you know
Looks
what that voice is?
I could make some guesses, but I haven't heard that before. I don't think. Do you know who or what that is?
No.
Are you afraid?
No.
Are you going to leave me?
No. But I think it could help you.
Reckon smiles a bit and squeezes her hand. I don't think there's much that can help me, Violet.
I'll keep trying.
Be safe.
Nothing's gonna get me down there. You know that.
The lake isn't what I'm worried about, Violet. It's what's beyond it.
The song.
Song. Please. Be safe.
Okay. Should we go get a drink? You're starting to shake.
Yeah. And Brecken's hand, almost on cue as she says that, begins to shake on his cane.
And she's gonna start leading him by his arm up to the shack.
And he limps along with her. Blake, are you ready? As he opens the door.
I thrust a drink towards you. Yeah, yes,
Thank you.
suppose so. So Run had a Kraj pipe. What does it look like? I remember him describing it. It's more like a vape than a classic pipey pipe, right?
There are a few different kinds, yes. Some of them are more archaic, like stone or metal. You just light it and smoke it. Others are more of a distillation of vapor, like me and the empty glass he holds. I distill it. Helps a bit more for me. Though it is a bad habit, I admit.
Have a strange device then that I'm sucking on.
You wouldn't have gotten your own pipe?
Me?
I would have given him his own pipe.
That's what I'm saying. I have
Oh,
one.
you do? Okay.
Yeah.
As like I gave you a vape style, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Because they're
I have
more, they don't waste as much Kraj, hence the
all the
distillation as
rage.
well.
They're a lot more expensive, though, than the regular pipe. So you will stand out.
I have one of those though in my hand, and a drink in the other though.
You brought Reckon a drink?
I bring.
You brought me
Reckon
one, and
I turn around and pick up my own, and I sit down and look at Violet because she's acting weird.
I think I discovered a better distillation method. Does it taste different this time?
Did?
yeah, I have to ask Blake that. I may have put mine back a bit quick.
It should be much stronger.
Well, not much of a connoisseur. I've only been drinking this stuff for a little while, but it does taste rather tangy.
It should.
Interesting. Well, good work, I suppose.
Thank
Well
you.
done, scientist. You appear.
A scientist.
Yes. In the sim, we refer to people as scientists when they conduct experiments to enhance or discover new things.
Experiments?
Violet, roll for me.
swear Roll20 freezes for me every time
Yeah,
I
I
click back
see,
into it.
it's
I'm
like-
so sorry.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
I just have to reload. Give me 1 second.
No
Do I see
problem.
these two flinch and freak out?
Reckon, do you react to that at all? I mean, it's been a long time, so I don't know if you would, but I'll leave it up to you.
He doesn't so much. He told Blake in the months, or in this almost lake month,
Told him
That-
what?
that he used to be Enki, and that he escaped with Violet. No more
A decent
details than
amount
that.
now, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't
But he
know
did
what.
say that they used to be Enki.
Okay.
I mean, that's more the reason I'm asking whether they flinch, because I say it and then
Reckon doesn't
I-
flinch because he already told you.
Right.
then I will never learn.
We do see
Or at least-
Violet flinch, however, but she. Maybe her eyes go blank for a moment, like she's recalling a memory. But then she just continues the conversation.
Experiments.
Hmm.
Scientists do experiments.
Yes, you're quite
Remember.
intelligent.
Sounds fun.
Violet,
well.
I told you that's what I used to be, remember? When we left?
No. You did experiments.
I did, yes.
Mm,
It
I've
wasn't good.
found it to be quite pointless here, but if you're finding enjoyment from it, Violet, then I suppose that's something.
Violet has a brilliant mind.
Yes, I suspect she does.
Thank you.
If if we're ready, we should probably head back into the lake.
Yes, I have
Yes.
to go and meet with the others. Unfortunately, they do not quite have the brilliant minds that one would hope for.
Reckon chuckles a bit to himself. That's quite the assumption there, Blake, but
Well, are we not working entirely on assumptions at this point? Plus, if they are indeed whispers or whatever folly you believe us to be, then, well, it's quite a worry that it would be.
Blake, it's time to go in the water now.
Yes.
And she's going to stand up and grab his hand, friendly, not forcefully, and just start to pull him towards the door.
Stand up.
It's going to be okay. We're going to go to the water now.
I throw
Reckon,
my
are you coming?
Praj thing onto a side as we leave.
Reckon chuckles a bit. You don't change, Violet. And he stands up with his cane and begins to make himself to the lake.
Violet's going to follow kind of quickly and just walk in fully clothed into the water.
Okay. Now, did you tell her where you're going? Reckon?
I thought I did, but then I mean, like in character, Reckon thinks he did. And DMV, Violet.
And her head will just go underwater.
Yeah.
She would have known that one from all of the times I went there over and over again. For my investigations.
Oh, okay. She also
she'd know.
doesn't. She doesn't need to know. She can just follow you. She also does not need to roll. She can just
Correct.
go in. Okay. Reckon, I need you to roll. And Blake, I
Yep.
need you to roll.
Reckon takes off his clothes and makes his way into the water. Any pluses?
No.
Okay.
Oof. All right. So I think what we see here is an amateur and somebody who's done this a long, long time, a veteran. So why don't you go ahead and describe what this is like for us, Reckon? What do we see?
Reckon walks in very casually after removing his clothes and setting his cane down all on his beach chair and hobbles in. Probably the first time, if you're watching from the back, you would see a number of scars all over him. some scarring of where he may have broken some bones, some lumps from those broken bones not healing correctly, and just walks in. And when he gets to head level, he just breathes the water in.
And then we probably see him when he gets to head level, he breathes the water in and then does that thing where he just kind of like sits. He just sinks slowly into the water, crosses his legs, and sinks down
Almost
to the bottom.
Looks meditative.
Yeah. Blake, what is it like for you?
I want to say frighteningly similar. As someone who hasn't done this a lot, I take off my clothes as well, and then I walk into the water. There isn't any fear whatsoever. I just walk into the water. As I get to maybe waist level, I turn around, put my arms over my chest, fall backwards into the water, but breathe out as I'm falling backwards. And then as I fall backwards into the water, I let myself sink a little bit and then breathe in.
What are you thinking about when you're doing this?
I'm thinking that this is all ridiculous. These are just such weird methods to have to transport between these things. I'm thinking that this used to be so scary. I had an adult fear of the water, not like a phobia or anything like that, but a little bit of a fear that would come up from dreams that I had about the water. And now I know that this water isn't real. I know that this water is just a way. It's like moving between two rooms. It's just a door to go to the next room and to figure out how to get to the next door, to get to the next room. And I'm not sure whether we're in a game or anything like that, but the whole thing is ridiculous. And I'm very, very much without fear. I'm very, very much confident that this isn't dangerous, and even if I get attacked or it kills me or something like that, that it's just going to send me to another place. And that I've kind of lost that feeling of fear that we have that surrounds our own mortality to a degree. And I think I've genuinely lost it to a degree as well. It's not a thing where I'm like telling myself I'm not afraid anymore. I think that Blake genuinely just does not feel any fear of death from this experience, specifically from falling into this water. He just knows that this is the process scientifically. You know, you go in and you breathe it in, and that's what you do. It's uncomfortable, but a lot of stuff I've done is uncomfortable.
We see Blake breathe in, and then they appear, all three of them, at the DMV. But that's where we're going to take our break.
Kiwi!
Okay.
I've been cock blocked.
We will return shortly. I can speak. I can English. We will return shortly. Stretch your legs. Get a snack. Get something to drink. We will be back in a couple of minutes.
Literally a couple minutes.
Yeah.
We so fast.
Burb. Wait, where's the button? Where's the fucking button? Where's my button? Where's my BRB button?
Click the goddamn button!
Bye!
Well, hopefully they'll be here soon. All I'm seeing is locals. So many locals. There's Nancy walking up. You know how many times I've seen this and been here? And they're gonna drop a pencil now.
That's funny.
That one's gonna attempt to trip the other person. They're brothers, I learned. And they don't work because they're brothers and they know that. She's going to complain about the line being slow to her mother, just wants to drive a car.
Just want to drive my car, Mom.
Do you ever try to stop them or change anything?
Oh, it plays out mostly the same every time regardless, but occasionally, yes. It's fun to mess with them sometimes, but I want to see where inconsistencies are. And I point to Blake.
This must be a place of joy. There's so many people here.
You know, I think so. It's definitely a gathering hub, though they do seem rather annoyed. Not regularly. Some of them seem very happy, though. Only
I don't know why you would go somewhere if you would be unhappy there.
They go somewhere to want something. Maybe they want whatever they're getting here, like learner's permits, driver's permits, whatever it is. That's what they want, but the process apparently is boring. You've been bored, Violet. Yeah, you remember how you've had to wait for me sometimes, and I come back and maybe that's something similar. It's just a boring place they have to wait.
Reckon, is this where you left your glasses?
Not this particular room, but yes, this city.
We should find them. And she's gonna stand up and just kind of start looking around awkwardly under chairs and
If you found them here, Violet, you would have my deepest gratitude. But I think they're where I almost died.
Oh,
Yes.
maybe we shouldn't go there.
Well, it wasn't the city's fault. It was mine.
It was your fault you lost your glasses?
I broke the rules. Remember?
Yeah.
I mean, they truly have so many. There's Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, Praline and Cream, Oreo, Twix, Rolo, Snickers. We got the Oreo one. And this, I mean, how good is that? Isn't that so good?
Reckon they're back.
I'll be damned.
I have never tried anything like this before.
I know, it's crazy. And
It's
there's
cold
so
and it's sweet.
cold, sweet, all of the above.
My God,
Is
you want
this-
some
is this-
more?
We're
Little,
here,
little
right?
puppy, and I start feeding a little cup of.
They're here.
Ice cream.
They're here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see
You're a
them
dog?
now when you look up.
Oh, I'm staring at the door.
And they're
I'll be
here.
damned.
Hey. Wow. Hey. 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 Hi.
Well, wait, where's Autumn?
She didn't want to come today. She's a little scared to join. She was a little scared to join us.
It's scary going in the lake.
Yes, I assume that's true. I look at the dog.
Found a
Beef.
local. I look at Laura with that question.
What's that?
I found a local.
What do you mean?
Look at the dog. It's following you. You let it follow you.
Yeah, it's just cute. It likes the ice cream.
It's a wiener dog.
Yeah, I didn't know they're called dachshunds.
Yeah, dog sends. I think it is like sending a dog sends.
Oh, dog. Oh, okay.
Yeah, dog
sends.
sends. Yeah. But we found it at the McDonald's, and it's just so cute. Reminded me of being back here, and it's really nice. You know.
Is it another food item from the McDonald's?
No.
The dog?
No, Violet. It's a pet in this city.
A pet?
You know, sometimes people keep. And the Reckon trails off.
No. You don't eat this. Please, whatever you do, don't. You should not eat this.
Oh, I'm not
Crazy.
hungry.
Okay. We did get some extra McFlurries if you did want to try a McFlurry. I had a little more money than I had accounted for, so we got a couple. If you want, Laura, can I have
Yeah.
you guys? Do you want to try McFlurry?
I'll pass.
They're really good.
I mean, they're really good. Oreo McFlurries, we got them all. So if you want to try it, trust me, it's if you've never had it before, because McDonald's is very rare. Please, you can try it.
Is it drugs?
To some people, yes. I mean, to some.
I think I'll definitely pass then.
Oh no, not those kind of drugs. It's not a bad drug or anything. It's just it's like the food. Oh, it's so good. I'm so high on this food.
I can't say I've ever known what that means.
Have you all
Okay.
been elsewhere in the city?
No. Not. We just got McDonald's and came here.
Did you happen to see some glasses? Reckon has been missing some glasses.
I appreciate it, Violet.
No.
But that's not really an issue right now.
Good to see you, Blake.
Have you frankly accomplished anything?
Oh.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Have I accomplished anything?
Yes.
Tons of stuff.
Well,
What have you accomplished anything?
yes. Quite a lot. Have you
Great.
discovered anything new? What about that, the other place where we last saw you? The desert with the creatures.
I'm just going to intervene here because you haven't seen Dex in how long, and you're just going to start interrogating him right up.
Yes,
You're not going
because
to
the
ask
very
how.
last time I saw him, he has done nothing.
Do you care about people, or do you only care about getting answers to pointless bullshit?
Caring about people and finding answers might be the very same thing, Law.
I built a hut. It's one of my best friends.
At least
Provided shelter for myself. Learned to cook some things. Yeah, I've done quite a bit actually. I cut my own hair.
Autumn goes over to Dex and just like pick me up.
Found this puppy that I'm gonna keep for now while I'm here. I found a dog.
Spent your entire life in here eating McFlurries.
And you spent your entire life in here being an asshole. So I guess this is great.
Violet's gonna step in front of Blake, like kind of protectively, and just kind of like stare at Dex.
maybe we could start this over again, please. This is so far from helpful or productive.
When did Violet get here? I thought it was just us meeting with you and Blake.
He left and came back. I wasn't going to abandon her.
They came to find me.
I don't know you, Violet.
I know her.
You know my name.
Yeah,
What
'cause
else
we've
would you like
met.
to know?
We need to go somewhere we can speak. Law,
Are you gonna bring new friends? Like every time we move to someplace new, is there gonna be another person that shows up?
the only people I care about are here and missing.
Did you even miss Autumn when you sent her away? Did you even like think for a second? Were you ever like, oh man, I hope she's doing okay? Did you ever have that moment, Blake?
Yes, I did,
Yeah?
Dex, and I assumed she would be fine. We were not doing well together, and that is why we both decided to split up. It was her idea.
It was her idea to split up.
She was
That
the
doesn't
one
make
who
sense.
suggested it. And I suggested it was a good idea. Now I have some questions that might actually help us. Can she turn into a dog on the outside?
You're gonna have to ask her. It's not my place to say.
Well, I look at the dog.
What on earth are you talking about, Blake? And how is this any help at all?
Blake gestures with his eyes back to the dog and then nods.
I reckon is completely not understanding any of it.
The dog sits there, and you know how when dogs look at you, but they don't want to look at you, it just keeps doing this.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at my dog like that?
We're here to find Run. What?
Yes, I've been trying to find him, and I don't feel him.
I think he's lying to us, reckon.
Who?
That one.
Me?
I'm gonna point at Dex.
I've been trying every other day. I've been trying to locate you, Blake, and wasting it on you. And I've known you've been okay, and I've been trying to tell Autumn you'll be okay because you're always okay. You're always fine. And the other days I've been looking for Run, and I just don't see him. I don't feel him.
We need to calm. And I look at Lore. If people get a little heated, rules may get broken. I know this all too well.
Well, that may very well have answered our question. If he can't find him, can he be found?
We might be able to find him here. Now, Blake had mentioned, and looking at Lore and also to Blake, a desert where the rules didn't really apply.
Well, they applied somewhat. It's just that there was differences.
Have you thought about maybe Run doesn't want to be found? Maybe he's like starting over somewhere. Maybe he's had enough.
Lore, I'm his savior.
I know, but not everybody subscribes to that. You know that. How many people have I pulled from the lake who've moved on to something different? I don't hold it against them.
Did you make an effort to find them to confirm that?
They always left on their own free will.
Did Run?
Ron ran away when we were attacked, and I look over at Dex and down at the dog. So he froze up. He left us in a lurch, and he just took off.
So he's scared.
Must have been. I think it was because of something that happened at that saloon, which I know you weren't there, but
I treated his wounds after it, though. Something was wrong. He came back with a bullet in his shoulder and a bullet in his side. Or that doesn't happen.
I know.
Something's wrong.
It is.
I think we need to find him. I don't think he's safe.
I mean, I can try and do it in here if you want.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
I can try and locate him in here. I can locate people.
is that what makes you special?
No, I think me cutting my own beard and hair makes me special. But location thing's just a side thing I can do.
Does it involve you looking through other things, devices and the like?
No, I just do it. Anywhere.
So that wasn't you that was following Autumn and I.
Yes, that was me. I can also do that as well.
It's not the same thing.
No, I have multiple things. Do you not?
I'm
What
not
can you
sure.
do?
Well, I'm not sure yet. Not fully, although I have my suspicions. So, this is very good. What I suspected, reckon.
See, there's a lot of that where you're not filling me in on, I'm telling you things right now. You're not
don't
giving
want
anything
to-
back.
I will tell you as much as you want.
You're
But
free to
not
be
here.
careful.
Can't hear.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to close my eyes, and in this moment, I'm going to search for Run. Because I have felt every time I've searched for him, it's been cold. It's a cold feeling, nothing like I've ever felt before. But maybe because we're in a sim, I can feel something different.
Do you close your eyes? Do you look like you're actively doing it?
Yes.
I grab you by the arm as you begin, and I get really close to you and say, "Open your mind." Imagine you want more. You can achieve more. I let go of him. Think outside of this. I step back.
So that just instantly makes me want, I want to know where Run is, whether it's in this dimension or the next. And I don't say that out loud. This is all in my head.
Roll for me. You can have a +2.
Holy shit.
When he says this to you, Dex,
Every time.
and you go to do this,
Yeah.
you smell leather. You feel gritty sand on your skin. And
Beach.
you feel warm and hot. And you start to sweat.
Oh, it's hot over there. Smells like leather and sandy sand. There's something about sand. This is all I'm getting. I don't know. This is sand.
You feel very lonely and very scared.
I think he's alone. And I think he's scared. I think he needs us. He really does. He needs us, and he's in some sort of beach with the smell of leather. I don't know if that makes you think of anything, maybe in the other thing, but he needs us. Sorry, I didn't get anything else.
That sound familiar? Blake or Violet or Lore?
Could be that other place. Could be anywhere. Who knows? I suppose we could try and go there.
I go where?
Wherever this is. Can you follow it?
You don't feel like you can. Normally you could. But you can't.
No, usually I get like and it sounds weird, but like a blip of where it could be, but I have no idea. I don't even know where to start. Sorry. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
And what about Autumn? Can she do anything else?
Besides what?
Not here, Blake.
Well, it might be important.
What can you do, Blake?
I think I can adjust things.
Adjust?
Way?
I'm not sure. I think the cost is too great to experiment openly with. I've been biding my time.
So you think you can, like, adjust when Run ran away?
Perhaps if I was there.
Have you tried it for situations where you're not there?
No.
Why don't you try it now? Like, adjust.
Run is not that important.
No, not with that, Blake. Why don't you try it with the flavor of McFlurries we had or something?
Because McFlurries are not that important.
But if you know you can do it on McFlurries, you know you can do it on other things.
Yes, but what cost?
Could you help Dex feel where he is?
Yeah, perhaps, but I chose not to.
This is a constant thing here. You're just asking questions and then not working with us to go to the next step? Why wouldn't you help me?
Because as much as I am happy to help in what ways I can, there is a cost to what we are doing, I believe.
What cost?
Well, I am not willing to find out on a McFlurry.
Can I
Or
turn into Blake?
Run.
Roll for me. You can have a plus
Holy
one.
shit!
Don't forget your plus one.
Holy shit!
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's oh my god! It's a critical success. So first of all, I just need everyone to know how difficult that was because she's already changed once a day. Holy shit! Yes, you can change into a perfect replica of Blake.
Fuck.
She kind of like rises up out of the dachshund. Maybe you will understand this, you narcissistic bastard. Does it
Very
help
good.
to talk to yourself?
Well, unfortunately for you, I'm a twin, so I'm quite used to this. But I'm glad to see that you have some mastery over your skill.
I'm sorry. What has just happened in front of me?
That's right. Reckon's never seen this before.
The deer incident.
What deer incident?
That is Autumn.
Autumn looks very different.
That is what she can do. I'm not quite sure why, what purpose it would serve.
Autumn, if you could become anyone, why him?
Because I think this is one of the only things he understands at this point. It's almost as if everything is self-reflection. I don't understand why he won't work with anyone else.
I don't understand why you won't work with me.
Is that really what you think this is about?
No, I think you don't understand what this is about. You are being flippant, and we are wasting time.
If you will not help us find Run, you're the one wasting time, Blake.
I saw Lucian.
What?
I'm
Holy
sorry?
shit. Blake. Lucian. Blake. Blake and Blake. This is... When I was in the other place, I saw Lucian. I saw him. I wanted to know how I knew you, and I dug for it. Holy shit. I dug for it. Oh, shit. I got it. I asked how I knew you. And I was with Maori. And all of a sudden, it was Lucian, and he said he was in the thing with us
What?
in Dustvale.
What?
Yeah, because I thought it was you, and I was like, I know you, and I swear it was him, and then holy shit, and then we were in these tubes, we were just sitting together in this empty body of water, and it was just you and me and Autumn, and we were holding your hand. I don't know why I don't know that, but I know it now, and maybe it was seeing both Blakes. I talked to Lucian.
Wait, I was in the tube, or my brother?
It was you.
How can you
It
be
was
sure?
Blake. It wasn't Lucian. It was you.
When?
It's so clear. It was right after the Dustvale thing, but I didn't remember that at all.
The memory was a memory, yes?
What do you? The memory was a memory. What do you mean?
It was a memory, not something that might have been fabricated or implanted or something that you.
No.
made up.
This was. I tried so hard. It's all me. The pieces are. I was trying so hard to recognize. I heard his voice, and I was like, I know this voice with Mari, and I want. All I wanted to do, all I wanted to know was who he was. Who is this person? How do I know him? How did I know Lucian or Blake? How did I know him? And then it just kicked me out. And I was just at this empty, barren lake. There was nothing, just us three. And we've been doing this for years. Thousands and thousands of years.
You are beginning to understand, finally.
Reckon, how do they not break the rules?
I didn't.
Shakes his head and looks at Lore. Whispers.
Whispers.
Reckon, is it possible that the reason we aren't breaking the rules is because we wrote them?
And that's where we're going to end the episode because that line was fucking perfect.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh man!
I hate this show.
What the fuck?
I'm gone. What?
Chills, dude. I have chills all over my body. Parts of my body that don't get chills. I got chills on.
What?
That was a fucking great episode.
Holy shit, that was so good.
What?
I'm
Y'all
still
are
chilling.
amazing.
Hold up, I'm gonna really quick. I'm gonna screenshot this rule of threes.
Yeah,
and then-
I have to tell you something, Autumn. I have some good news for you. You don't have to roll anymore when you want to shift. You just do it.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
What in the
This
fuck?
is
Oh my god!
this is
That's
your
huge.
this is your third rule of threes on this ability. It is learned.
Oh,
Just does it.
She
Every
just
time.
fucking
does it.
Animorph.
You do it
Damn.
once a day. Once a day, you can go into a form and out of the form, but you can only
Okay.
do it once a day.
Okay.
So you
all
can't
right.
go like if you go into the dachshund and then get out and then go back. You can't go back in.
Oh, so
you can
the
only do it
switch.
once a day. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cool.
Okay. So it was
I am
actually really super
shaking.
lucky that I got like
It was incredibly lucky. I thought for myself when I made it, I was like, "There's no way they're going to roll 3 critical successes on an
The
ability."
roll
and
of
then
threes,
yeah.
roll of
Damn.
threes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucking
You did it in
insane.
one thing?
No, she rolled a
the
critical
time.
3 another
Oh, back in
time,
the day.
but
Okay.
yeah,
And then
she rolled
2
2
in
of them
today's?
today. Yeah, yeah,
Insane.
unbelievable.
Full druid. Hey.
Yeah,
Oh God.
Sick.
Wow.
yeah,
What?
fuck yeah.
I
So-
fucking love
Should we
that you turned into Blake. You
That was nuts.
legitimately triggered that.
Yeah,
for me.
so
I cannot even. with
Chat was
that.
freaking out, being like, he's not supposed to remember that. I just want you all to know that we knew. And I was telling him as it was happening because her transforming into him definitely triggered that for him.
She literally said
Yeah.
in text, she's like, "You now remember everything," and I was like,
Wow.
"Whoa!" Like literally, you remember everything, and I'm like, "Everything?"
Fucking nutty, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna happen. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to do this. It's probably such a hard roll.
Well, it was super hard because you'd already done it once a day, but I'm willing to let you try because what if you roll a critical success? Like, so, you know, instead
Twin,
of, yeah,
twin,
you just
wow.
fucking did it, man. Like, I can't believe it.
Wow,
Can't believe
that for all the technical difficulties, that turned
Yeah, that
into
was so
an
good.
It's
epic.
amazing. Really amazing.
Sorry for the
Just-
technical difficulties, but
Shit.
y'all kicked
No,
it ass.
that's-
It was so good.
you-
I'm happy we're back with the gang though, even
Yeah.
though everyone
Yes.
hates each other.
I was about to fucking rip his head out.
Yeah. We get to
I
like
know, man.
I got to live with him for a month. How do you think Reckon feels?
Yeah, holy shit. Your eyes
we're
when he was
best
like,
friends now, it's
runs
okay.
not
Yeah,
important.
you guys are
I was
so
like,
so close.
listen, I'm a
That's
huge
right,
run
BB.
stan, so when you were like, run's not important, I was like, time to fucking die, Blake.
Oh, if
Here
it
we
hadn't
go.
crossed Reckon's mind at all, you'd be wrong. Yeah.
with yeah, he's not.
with everything.
How dare you?
Good shit.
I fucking love Run. Okay,
I know.
I personally would kill Blake and replace him with Run for the whole thing.
Everyone loves
but-
Run. I
yeah.
don't think
Yeah.
anyone dislikes Run. He's just he's the Runkle, dude. He's so lovable.
The Runkle, dude.
It's
Runkle.
expendable.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
Blake is, right?
Smith, don't listen.
Myth
He doesn't
done.
want it.
Go to sleep, man.
We
Wow.
all are, maybe.
Wow. Stuff chills.
I know.
Shall we do some shout outs?
Yes.
Let's start with you, John.
I love you all. It was just, I think I already said it. It was just amazing. I was just honestly, like, I was also really digging how we were talking to the narrator today. I felt like it was a scene from The Office at the beginning.
It was
like,
so
I don't know
good.
why, but like, I felt like I was in The Office and it was just like we were just like, how naturally that happened. And like, Elspeth, that was just so
It was so
fun.
good. It was Speth did it. She just like
Speth,
openly
she
talked to
made
me.
that. It was like,
Yeah,
let's
it was
openly talk
very
to the
good.
narrator. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
let's like do this like an interview style thing. It just felt so fun.
Yeah,
Thank you
it
guys.
really did. It flowed really well. I love that a
flowed
lot.
So
so
fucking
well.
good.
Thank you guys for watching. As always, I love you. I wish I could stick around. I'll be watching it later. But thank you so much for everything. And yeah, I have a Twitch, YouTube, all that fun stuff. It'll maybe be linked in the chat. If not, it's just John Sandman. And I love you all. That was you tried a McFlurry, Katie?
It
Trying to
was
make-
delicious.
Everyone did McDonald's. Oh my god.
Where's the rest of them?
All right. I love you guys. Love you, chat.
Hi, John.
Damn.
Speth, you're up.
God
damn, I
I
said
echo that
goddamn.
sentiment. Oh my god. Absolutely echo the goddamn sentiment. I'm actually still shaking, dude. This was a crazy episode. Hey, I'm Elspeth, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Elspeth. I'm playing The Last of Us Part 2, which is stunning so far. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, the graphics are just mind-blowing. And I'm really into it. So I've just been playing that this week. I got back from a really long vacation where I just kind of unplugged and stayed away from social media as much as possible. But goddamn, yeah, episode was amazing. Like, this show just kills me every single week. So I'm really happy to be here and be a part of it. And I need a nap again, more naps.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Brad, you're up.
Hello there, it's me, Brad. I don't feel well. I double don't feel well because this episode was so much. By the way, we found out that it had been a month, 20 minutes before the start of this, and it was so difficult to get my head around it. I was like furiously messaging Dan, like, so we've spoken about this, and I think I would have probably asked you this. And then I messaged Violet Lowe. Hey, how you doing? I probably wouldn't have questioned you on anything. You terrifying creature. No, Violet's lovely now, right? Yeah, I have a cold and I feel very tired, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Watch more Tablestory. That's it. Just watch more Tablestory.
Drink your Ovaltine.
That's
Drink
actually
your
perfect.
Ovaltine and watch more Tablestory.
Because we can tell you about a new show, right, Dan?
Yes.
You're up.
Oh, hi. My name's
Oh,
Domestic
hi.
Dan. I got to play Reckon today. Yeah, people were learning more about him every episode. It's interesting.
Tell us about the show. Tell us about
Oh,
your
right.
new
That
show.
other thing. Sorry, not this
That
show.
was
Not the
the
one that we're
segue.
on. Not the one that we're on.
No, not the one that we're on. The one that started on Monday. The brand new show that you should be watching called Forbidden Lands that Dan is jamming.
I was going to start talking, but you
Okay,
kept talking.
go.
So if
Well,
you
but
want to
you
do it, I'll
didn't.
let you.
So I just took over, you know? I thought maybe you needed some help. Dan then continues to explain about the show.
There's a show that started this Monday called Forbidden Lands. It's set in the Horizon Zero Dawn universe. And as I said in the very, very 5 minutes beginning, it takes place after the game, shortly after. And I'm very excited about it because we're using the Cypher system, and the Cypher system means I don't roll a single dice ever, and it is great. I make all of my players do all of the rolling, and we just had our first premiere episode last week, and I had a blast.
It was amazing.
And it's gonna happen for the next few months. So you should tune in, I guess, at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, if you'd like to. Maybe that's me.
On which day?
Monday.
Okay.
On Monday, which means you've got until Monday to watch the first one in time for the
Yep.
next one.
Yep. Exactly.
Plenty of time, no excuses.
You have no excuses.
And it's right here. You watch it here, not on
Yes.
my channel.
And
Yeah.
Dan is the
Tablestory.
GM of consequences, so
That's
if
right.
you don't watch it, then there will be consequences.
That's right. Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you, Dan.
Welcome.
That ended very ominously.
Okay, it's a threat. It's
It
a
is a
threat.
It's a threat.
I did
ZK,
not
you're
say
up.
anything.
Sweet, sweet, sweet Violet. How we all feel so differently about her now, except for me. I've always loved her.
Oh, well.
Me too.
You always love more when you know the behind the scenes of someone, I feel like. Of real people, too. I played Violet for you. My name's Glass Katie. It was super fun today. Last week was obviously. Last week was dope. If you haven't watched last week's, it was a one-shot. So it's like a great taster episode. If you guys are like not caught up and gone, you're not sure if this is your shit,
Go back and watch
Like-
last week.
it's a good one.
Or you could watch next week, too.
Or you could watch all the weeks. Or many weeks of it, really. All the weeks. I don't know what else to say. You can find me on twitch.tv/ClassyKatie. I'm playing Far Cry 5.
Oh, I saw your
So pretty.
pause. I saw your tweet about you're like, fuck, I've been playing MMOs and now I'm playing Far Cry 5 and I'm just like, oh my god. Far Cry 5 is fucking amazing. It's so
Yeah.
good.
It's so
good.
good. Like, I
Yeah.
think I hit the pinnacle, and like now I'm just gonna like be like, oh, I'm gonna go back to MMOs. Just kidding. I'm not. But I mean,
There's so many good games.
oh, seriously though, like my list is building. It's super exciting, and Far Cry is like phenomenal story and combat. So
Yep.
That Void Smoker art, though.
what?
Dan, Reckon, and Violet fan art by Void Smoker on Twitter. Oof. It's so good.
Void Smoker.
God,
It's so
that's
good.
dope.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt at all, but it's so good. It's so good. I love this. I love the scarring. I love the scarring on Reckon. Oh god, it's so good. The link has been
Dude, I
posted in the
can't.
chat. So good.
Speaking of art, while it's still my turn, no one's talking.
Yep.
You guys should totally check out the Gone Discord.
Yes, because there was
Whoa.
a couple of songs have been made also, but then also somebody wrote a story, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some fan stories, there's some music in there, and a lot of really cool fan art.
Yeah,
and
and a
you guys
lot
are
of-
like super missing out if you're not in there.
And a lot of really good theories as well. Okay.
That's
KPP,
it, that's all.
you're up.
Hello, I'm
Hello.
Katie Peters Plays. I played lore for you all today. I always feel bad yelling at Dan and CK and Brad. I don't really feel that way in real life.
Exactly.
I know.
how
I
still love
expect
all of you.
everyone to react.
It makes
Yeah.
us come to your stream to like reassure.
Yeah.
Hey, KPB.
I
We don't
still
hate you.
like, I know.
You like me, right?
No, but it's always fun getting to RP with this group. And yeah, I'm Katie Peters Plays. I stream on Twitch at Katie Peters Plays. And also, it's Play Katie Play on Twitter. I know it's different, but it's just something I accept now. So I hope that you will too.
Your shout outs are the fucking best.
They're evolving, so we'll
They
see what
are
happens
evolving.
next
I love
time.
you so much. Oh my god.
That'll be
Thank
next
you
week.
so much. And I am PB. I was your narrator today and survivor of technical difficulties. And you can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Pumpkinberry. And tomorrow I do a Gone Recovery Room where we just sit and chat and talk about some things, some theories, stuff like that. And yeah, and you can find me here again on Sunday. Friday first, going through the week. Friday for our horror show Facade. And then again on Sunday with KPP for Dying Order, which is our D&D 5e homebrew. Brad Woto
5e light
edition,
don't-
light, Final
don't ever
Fantasy
call
mix.
it-
Never
never
call
call
it
it
D&D
D&D
5e again. Yes. So, and I'm here playing an old woman, Suna. So come check that out and watch Dan's new show, and then watch Witchcraft and Wizardry on Tuesdays. And yeah, that's like almost the whole week for you, right?
Yeah, and John Sandman is running a show on Friday.
Yes. Well, no, because that's Facade. But we could say Thursday. We could just
Well,
tell him
it
that
doesn't
he's
matter
running a
when
show
we
on
say
Thursday.
it because it's a lie.
Or is it?
Or is it? Okay. All right. Bye. We love you all so much. We'll see you next week. Where's my fucking outro button? That's pretty
It's the
weak.
best episode.
Hey, Maury, we really got to talk, bud. We got to talk.